Hi everyone, I hope every one of you is enjoying the brand new year 2024, and I will start the new tarot card reading for the month of February 2024. And this month I am giving you a special love tarot card reading where I'll be talking to you about love, romance, relationship, friendship, and all kind of romantic as well as the non-romantic relationships which are based on intimacy, love, and emotional feelings. I will be talking to you about that. What will be the status of your love life this month? So I will start with Aries. Aries, your first card is the Page of Cups. This card indicates that you will be meeting someone new this month. Someone who is younger than you in age, but he is or she is spiritually mature. So I see that person can be a soulmate, can be someone with whom you connect a lot. I also see that you are right now in a very, very balanced state of energy. You are quite dependable. At the same time, you've gone through a lot in your life. So you want some sort of balanced energy. You're trying to see that you're not kind of overgiving. Like you don't want to give so much in the relationship that you are the giver and the other person is a taker kind of thing, because you've already gone through a lot with that thing. So this month you want to balance it, that if you are giving 100%, the other person should also give 100%. There should be 50-50 partnership, and that will be your priority for this month, my dear Aries. I also see that something has changed. When you were younger, you might have dealt with some sort of bullying or dominating energies, or people who were narcissists or who dominated you for a long time. And we all know that if we go through that kind of energy in our childhood, then, we kind of break down. There's a broken energy inside us. There's an energy of trauma inside us, and if we don't heal that energy, then if you don't heal your inner child, then when you grow up as an adult, you kind of allow the bullying thing happening with you, and you remain vulnerable. And whenever you enter into a relationship with any person, and you kind of attract these kind of energies, these kind of negative bullying energies, you attract them all the time somehow. Your subconscious allows that, and the people who are narcissists or they are kind of bullies, they kind of enjoy that thing. So you went through that phase for a long time, but right now you are healing your inner child. And if you have not done it, please, some of you can go to a psychiatrist, a psychologist, or you can do it yourself also. You just bring a diary and start writing that if I have done any self-sabotaging behavior in the past relationships, whether it can be relationship with your friends, with your family, or your lover, just write it down, that if there was any time when I was shamed by them, or the other person said negative things about me, and I went through a trauma, what were the decisions I took? Ask yourself these questions, if they were healthy or they were unhealthy. And if you have not healed yourself, please do heal yourself. And many of you have already healed yourself, your inner child. So I feel that you're kind of ready for love now. And as I am saying that the previous experiences always affect us. So it's very important that if you had any childhood trauma, please heal yourself. I also see that you had a difficult task of ending the cycle of negativity in relationship in your life, and many of you have succeeded in ending that thing. You have come out victorious. And now you're looking for a companion and a best friend. So I'll move on to the next card, and that is the Moon card. So what does the Moon card say? It says that you are feeling quite romantic this month, in the month of February. At the same time, I also see you are having some fear inside you. You're also facing your fears, by the way. You can see in the Moon card, we have these animals. So there's this energy of dog coming in your reading, that is saying that the dogs have this protective energy. You are quite protective right now. Since you went through a lot, so you're looking for someone who has got your back and you have got their back also. So you're quite protective about yourself and your loved ones right now. I'll move on to the next card, and it's the Eight of Cups. This card indicates that you have walked away from something which was not helping you anymore. The negative side, you have cut it away and you have left that person, that city, that home, that location, that relationship. Whatever was stopping you, you have left that and you have walked away and you have kind of restarted your journey. See this restarting energy very strong in your card right now. So you are restarting in the way that you are traveling to a nice and sunny place, a nice and sunny city, because winters are there. So you want to, feel the sun. So some like it can be another place also, but basically you are traveling and restarting. You just want to feel fresh. Many of you can go for some experiences, new travel experiences. And single people who are single, some of you are really, really enjoying your single life. You are just loving it. You are not lonely at all. People might think that, oh my God, this poor child is lonely, single, has broken up, must be sad. But that's not the case. You are enjoying your life right now. Which means that the relationship was really bad. So right now you're focusing on your projects, on your life. You're kind of restarting a new relationship with yourself. Self-love will be the theme of the month of February. And I also see that, my dear Aries, you are really smart right now and you have left things to the universe to guide you to the right person. So when your frame of mind is correct, that time universe gives the best person to us, or makes our journey better and easier. So that was all for my dear Aries. I'll move on to the next sign, that is Taurus. Hi Taurus, I hope you're doing great. Now I will do your love tarot card reading for the month of February 2024, and your first card is the King of Pentacles. This card indicates that you are healing from the past experiences, past love experiences, and you are healing your heart right now. But I also see new love coming in your life. However, you have set a very, very healthy boundaries for you. But I see, despite being very, very defensive, yes, you are quite defensive right now. You are not in a mood to allow anyone, and you are actually focusing on your projects, on your life. However, what I see is the universe is going to surprise you with something which you not expected. When you thought that this is never, ever, ever going to happen for you, is going to happen now. I see a passionate relationship coming for you this month. And I also see that even if you'll be very careful about everything, but I also see that at the end of the month of February, you will get complete clarity about this new relationship which is coming towards you. Some of you will mend your relations, whatever were broken with someone or anyone. You will be mending them, and you will be at your peace. I'll move on to the next card, and it's the Queen of Cups. This card indicates that some of you, my dear Taurians, will get pregnant this month if you're already married, or some of you are already pregnant and you will be at one of your best phase of your life with your unborn child, and you will be glowing and you will be in a very happy energy. So I think you should enjoy it as much this period is, even if I know that pregnancy means a lot of pain and a lot of trouble also, but at the end it will be very, very fruitful investment for you. So now I'll move on to the next card, and it's Queen of Wands. This card indicates an office romance happening for you, my dear Taurus. So yeah, I mean, a lot of Taurus, they are known to have office romances because they spend so much of time in their work and earning money that they go for, an office romance. It can happen. So, or it can be like you will find a new person in your daily life, in your daily routine where you do the daily work. You can find someone new there, or you can find someone new in your office romance. So actually what has happened is that person has been noticing you. So they may be kind of smiling at you or exchanging glances with you, but they don't know if you will take it further or not. They are also in the waiting period, a question mode, but they are your secret admirer, and it is a secret admirer for you in your office. What I want to tell you is that this person once is just not interested in a casual bonding or flirting. They are looking for a serious relationship. They want something more, but they don't know whether you are the commitment type, or you are a commitment phobic, or you are just you just want something friendly and casual, or they don't know much about you, but they're hoping that it starts a good relationship, like a long term committed one. So this person can be a fire sign and can be Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, but they're kind of tired of watching you from far all the time. They're looking from the desk towards you, thinking about you, dreaming about you, I don't know, talking about you to their best friend. So I guess this is the time to make the move. So either they will make the move. If you will not make the move, they will make the move. So that's what is there in store for you, my dear Taurus. Now I'll move on to the next sign, that is Gemini. And Gemini, what is your tarot card reading for the month of February 2024? I'll do the love tarot card reading, and the first card is Temperance card. This card indicates the need for balance in relationship. Talking about your relationship, many of you are through a situation where I see a lot of pressure in the relationship. It can be due to external pressure, I can say, a lot of external pressure happening, for which the internal pressure is also there. So it's an external pressure is leading to internal pressure. So I'll advise you, don't put too much pressure in your relationship. Too much pressure can break it. If you are separated from someone, or there is a lot of conflict happening in your current relationship, then you can heal it. I see the healing energy with the Temperance card coming. So there's a lot of requirement for balance. Balanced energy is needed this month. What I feel is you need a lot of patience to build that thing, that amount of trust between you and your partner. I'll move on to the next card, and I have the Six of Pentacles. This card is a kind of warning signal for you, my dear Gemini, because this card is talking about breadcrumbing. As in, you must be knowing the term breadcrumbing, where a person gives us crumbs of bread, just tiny amount of food to make us hungry even more, and so that we keep on chasing the person. In relationship, the same thing happens. It's actually a psychological term, a term used in psychology, by which people have control over you. So if you are currently dating someone, a partner, who is not giving you enough time, who is on and off with you, or who is giving you very less time and disappearing, vanishing suddenly, giving a lot of excuse, not answering your calls, not replying to your messages. They are only coming momentarily or periodically, pretending or showing how busy they are, or showing the status, their work or their studies or whatever it is. Trust me, they are cheating you right now. It's just a psychological technique to keep you in control and make you feel bad about yourself. And so that you try even harder to know them, meet them, and they just become the boss. They get all the power in the relationship because you are chasing them and they are disappearing. So try to take back your power and try to watch their actions, because actions always speak louder than words. Understand that, value yourself, that you are important enough. If you will not value yourself, then why will the other person value you? So, and try not to be in the game. Just if they are disappearing, you also disappear, and when they come back, you also don't give them any response. You hide and try to slowly tell them that you need to back off, and I'm not interested in you anymore, because you're doing this breadcrumbing, so you can go to hell. So my dear Gemini, I think right now you need the company of your family, your true friends, who will always love you and who will always be with you and respect you. So by the company of the good friends, good people in your life, you will get back the energy and you will understand how valuable you are. and you don't need to be treated so badly by someone. So I'll move on to the next card, which is the Lover's card, which is kind of your card, my dear Gemini. So I see that if you are looking for new love and you will meet your soulmate, there is the soulmate energy. And of course, this person will not be like that pathetic person about whom I was talking about, the breadcrumbing person. It's a fresh new energy coming for you, only if you leave the negative energy in your life. And what I see is reciprocity, union, passion, respect, and mutual respect between both of you, mutual caring between both of you, and you will open your heart to love, especially to what you deserve. The kind of love and respect you deserve, you will get that. And I also see that in this month, February, you can meet a Gemini, an Aries, Scorpio, or Pisces. High chances of meeting a Gemini this month. And also the relationship will be quite kind of light-hearted, fun, chilling out type, just like Geminis are. Playful energies there. And Geminis love, I know that you guys love this casual bonding, talking and, chatting and laughing and smiling, all that energy which you love. You will find a person like that who has the same vibration as you have. And you will feel like you have returned to happier times. I also see that this month there is some invitation you are waiting for, an invitation to go to a party, a wedding celebration, or a housewarming party, a birthday party or feast celebration somewhere, or something which is related to your office celebration or something like that. You are waiting for that and you're waiting to receive that. You haven't received, but you will receive the invitation. But what I see is the invitation will come to you. You have a high potential to be invited, and when you go there, you will have a lot of fun with with your friends or people you know, and you will enjoy a lot this month. And in the love department, as I see, there is a chance of a very good relationship happening, something which you always wanted. And you can go a little bit old school in that way, that I see that you can carve your name in the wood or in the tree in the romantic old fashion, carving the names, both of your names. That thing is also coming. So that was all for Gemini. I will move on to the next sign, that is Cancer. Hi Cancer, now I will do the tarot card reading for you for the month of February 2024, the love tarot card reading, and let's see what is there for you. The first card is Nine of Cups. This card indicates that you will get into a committed relationship this month, and you might decide to get married also. Yes, many of you will make a decision about getting married to someone, and you will be very independent and comfortable in your own space. If you wanted to get into a committed relationship, it's a very great time for you, and you'll be in your own comfort zone. You'll be settled, you'll be nurtured, and you'll be very, very happy. It's a very good time for your love life. And I also see, since it is Nine of Cups, a wish in your love life will come true. Whatever you wanted all the time will come true. You'll be so happy in your love life, and it's a very, very positive energy for you, my dear Cancerians. I also see some blessings will come in this month for you. And if you're already married, then all the conflicts in your life will be over, and you will be very, very relaxed, and you will be in peace. Let's say if you had a lot of conflicts, fights, arguments since a long time, and everything will be over, and you will patch up with your partner, can be your husband or your wife, and things will be very happy for you. Some of you will take the decision to get married this month, and you can decide to move in with your partner also. So the wedding bells will ring this month. It's a very, very high probability. I'll move on to the next card, and I have the Three of Cups. This card indicates that. So some of your friendship or your social circle can be a little bit damaged, or there can be some disbalance in your friendship or your social circle. I also see a death in your friendship, because I see a death card also coming. Yes. So the next card is a death card, and death card indicates death of a friendship or a relationship with a colleague or with a friend or maybe someone close to you. Moving on to the next card, and I have the High Priestess, and this card indicates that this month you must listen to your hunches, whatever your intuition is saying, because that is going to give you an answer about many things. For example, what I see is that this month you can find someone in your life. Suddenly, you can get charmed by someone, but we don't know like what exactly is their intention. So don't make any quick step, but you will get some intuition because of the High Priestess card. You'll get some hunches, some intuition, and you have to give it some time. As you give it some time, it will reveal, everything will be revealed slowly. Time will reveal everything slowly. Those of you who are single will have to wait some time. I mean, some of the single people this month will be in the waiting period, or maybe it's like they don't want to wait. They are just healing themselves. It's a healing period and it will take time. I'll move on to the next card, and it's Three of Swords, and this card indicates that it's a third party situation. Like it's actually how it started is that you had somebody in your life and you blocked them in WhatsApp and phone and SMS, everywhere you blocked them, and your relationship is over, kind of. Can be a marriage relationship, can be divorce happening, or it can be just a casual dating thing, relationship, friendship, or whatever you had, and something really went really wrong and you blocked them. The relationship is over, but there is somebody, third party situation is there, somebody in the middle which is coming in the way, and back and forth things happening. Like for example, can be a friend of yours who is the third party and who is trying to do some reconciliation, or your ex-lover is trying to patch up with you through a third party. Can be a family person also who is a third party, or we can say that somebody in your family doesn't want things to happen and they are also creating more problems. It can be that way also. And I also see that if it's a divorce thing, then kids can be in the middle of both of you. Like your spouse doesn't want to leave the kids, and for that reason he or she wants to come back, that kind of thing. And they're trying to bring you back in your life, but you are in a no nonsense mode. And I think it's very, very important to not let the old things come back. That's very important. And it's also important that you forgive yourself and you forgive them and you forgive yourself. Forgiving them, doesn't mean that you allow them back in your life. No, if they have done something wrong, let them go. You have to flush them out of your system. But it's very important that you allow yourself to heal. You give time to yourself. And at the same time, there is also a probability of you meeting a brand new person in a wedding event or celebration. You will find a fresh new person. But as I said in the beginning, have some caution. You cannot trust anyone immediately. Take your time. You have learned a lot in your life, and make a wise decision. So that was all for Cancer. I'll move on to the next sign. That is Leo. Hi Leo, I hope you're doing great. Welcome to the tarot card reading session, rather the love tarot card reading session for the month of February 2024. And your first card is Knight of Wands. This card indicates that the stagnancy in your life, which was there since a long time, will end now. Actually, you were not doing anything about your love life since a pretty long time, and you were in the pause mode. There was stagnancy, there was boredom and everything. The waiting period will end this month, and I see a lot of changes happening in your love life this month. There'll be action, there'll be intimacy, there'll be adventure for you, my dear Leo. And I also see that a lot of communication happening this month. Some sort of communication, like calls, messages, video calls, those sort of things. Forward movement in communication happening. And there's a message in a bottle for you that is some strong message will come to you. You will hear something which you wanted to hear since a long time. So it is a happening month for you, and the no contact situation which was there for you for a long time will be over, and there will be communication with people, a lot of energy coming this month, and a lot of energy in your love life also. And I also see some sort of growth happening for you. Moving on to the next card, and I have Queen of Cups. This card indicates that there can be news of pregnancy for some of you, like you can get pregnant, or if you are already pregnant, you will kind of enjoy the time. And also there's a lot of focus on yourself, on your looks, on your appearance, and you'll be pampering yourself, your health and your self-care. I mean, it's a time of self-love for you, my dear Leo. So many of you, your looks will improve a lot, and also you will kind of reorganize your life. You will be cleaning your room, your home, your place. You'll be redecorating your house. You will be designing, painting, kind of doing those energies, those things, those activities which will bring you into isolation, but you will enjoy your lonely period or your isolation period, your solitude. I won't say lonely or isolation, but I will say the time of solitude can be very, very, very beautiful for you, and you will enjoy the time. I also see that you will focus on your healthcare also. And I believe that especially when you are coming out from a negative energy, or let's say nothing is happening, then we should not try to make something happen out of desperation. Rather, we should focus on ourselves and heal ourselves, and do the things, the small things of life, which are very, very important, but we neglect them all the time. Those kind of things, when we do that, it really, really energizes us, and that's what is your energy for this month. So if you are a single person, then you will kind of enjoy your single status, and you will focus a lot on yourself this month. I'll move on to the next card, that is the Page of Pentacles, and this card indicates that some of you are going to get gifts from your loved ones. So it's a great time for you, and also I see some truth will come out and you will get some clarity in your life, what you need to do. Like if you have been asking yourself questions like, what should I do about my life? Where should I go? Which direction? So you will get that communication this month. So overall, I'll say it's a very positive energy for you, my dear Leo. And I'll move on to the next sign, that is Virgo. So my dear Virgo, how is your month of February 2024? Let's do a love tarot card reading. Your first card is 10 of Cups. It's a beautiful, beautiful card. What I see is that there was a lot of conflict before, a lot of chaos in your love life. And it was so chaotic that you didn't know what to do. I mean, there was conflict, and you were in that chaotic mode. But now you will come out from the conflict and you will feel blessed. Things will be sorted out, and you will be really happy in your love life. There's a lot of happy energy, and universe is helping you. So it's a chance to make something official also. It's a time where there's a high chance that you will make some news official, like some sort of engagement or marriage plans or something like that. You will make it official. Very, very positive energy for you, my dear Virgo. I see the Hierophant energy, the Hierophant card. Yes, the next card is the Hierophant card. And this card indicates, as I was talking about, some sort of serious decision happening in your life, something tangible, something serious, like commitment. You will decide to do something serious like getting married or being committed, and you will announce it. Marriage decision or engagement decision will be announced, and you will feel very, very serious about this person. And it's a great time for you, my dear Virgo. I'll move on to the next card, and I have the World card. It's an end of cycle in your life and beginning of a new cycle, a new journey. Some of you will go for travel. Some of you will go for international travel. I see that. At the same time, I see a lot of happiness coming this month, a lot of adventure and fun energy, and I also see that you will take leadership. Though there's one negative thing, that is that there can be some gossip about you. So, or someone's gossip will happen in your circle, like your friends will gossip about someone, or you will be gossiped about. So remember that if somebody is gossiping about someone, they will gossip about you too. So I'll advise you not to participate in such things, and because it always brings bad karma. And at the same time, I see you'll be very, very focused on your looks, and you'll be very, very positive, confident about yourself, my dear Virgo. So that was all about Virgo. I'll move on to the next sign, that is Libra. Hi Libra, now I will do your love tarot card reading for the month of February 2024, and your first card is the Temperance card. This card indicates that so this month you want to start something once again, you want a second chance, or this thing has already started, something which was there but something went wrong and you want to do it again. So you were kind of detached, but you're waiting for communication to happen, still desiring, or it has already happened. So what I can see, my dear Librans, is that your heart was broken before and now you are in the process of healing. Or I can say that you have already healed. Either you are healing or you're going to heal yourself, or you have already healed yourself. And now you want communication, and it's happening now. I'll move on to the next card, and that is the Seven of Swords. This card indicates that whomever you are communicating, they are kind of conflicting, or they feel that they are kind of doing a favor to you in having a communication, like as if they're doing charity work by helping you, by not helping exactly, but by communicating with you. So what you're seeing is that this person has a mask on their face, and the person is not a true person, and they're not showing their true feeling. It's very conflicting, and I also see a lot of conflicts and challenges, competitions, and a lot of scattered energy. And there are many people involved in this communication. Like for example, let's say it's your partner, and you're talking to that person, but there is somebody who is telling him or her what to say, what not to say, or there is another person who is listening to whatever conversation you had, all the gossips, kind of gossiping about you. Not exactly gossip, but it's like your lover or your partner or your husband, your wife is sharing your personal details with another third person, and they are interfering in every decision both of you are taking, which is not the right thing, because I believe in a true relationship, in a transparent relationship, everything, the matter should be between the couple only, and it should not go to a third person. But sadly it's happening, and that is creating more conflict, because they are putting their head in this, and they are influencing your partner. So what I see is that conflicts will continue for some time, and the arguments are not very positive, and will not be for long though. I mean, these arguments will continue, but after some time, like a week or something, things will end and they will surrender. The conflicts will end, it will resolve, things will be okay. So don't worry. I'll move on to the next card. That is Eight of Pentacles, which shows patience. So you're really working hard and you are trying to mend your relationship. So you want to make it work, whether it's a marriage or a relationship. So you're really trying hard, but what you're feeling is that somewhere you are working very hard to make it happen, but the other person is kind of a slacker. He's or she is not making any efforts, and you're kind of tired of it. I'll move on to the next card, that is the Moon card, and it indicates that someone left you, someone took advantage of you, scammed you, related to money. Ulterior motive is there, or somebody has his or her own agenda, and actually things are like they promised something, they didn't do it, cancel reservations, big fight, or saying something, not doing it, betraying you in the middle, planning for something. You are already geared up to go and meet them, and suddenly they call and say, excuse me, I'm sorry, I cannot meet you today, I have something coming, something came up suddenly, and you are quite tired, and you're always thinking, is it always me who has to try? What about them? I mean, when is he going to do something? When he is going to understand my perspective, what I am feeling? What about me? Who is going to take care of me? Who is going to understand what I am going through? So you're kind of trapped. It can be a relationship where you have a lot of fear and there are a lot of secrets and lies happening. And somewhere, my dear Librans, you know that deep down that they will betray you, or you're already ready for it. You know that they are going to leave you in the middle someday, and you're already ready for it, and you're okay with that. You're already saying that if they want to break up, that's okay, fine. If they want to break up, they can break up. I don't care anymore. You are in the that mode of I don't care. So the next card is Six of Cups. What I see is that, my dear Librans, somebody from the past can meet you, like you were not in contact for a pretty long time, and suddenly you meet that person, and can be your ex-lover, and they want to have a reconciliation with you or want to patch up with you, and you don't know what to do. You are thinking that whether they're telling the truth or they're lying. What is it? Should I do it? Should I not do it? You are in that Libran mode of indecisiveness where you don't know what to say, what not to say kind of situation. And so there's a high chance that you will patch up with them, because Librans, they feel guilty and they do a lot of guilty moves. They are in the guilt trap. So there's a high chance you will do it, but I'll ask you to think a little bit deeper before you make any decision. The next card is Two of Cups, and this card indicates that, well, some of you can meet a very deserving person this month. Despite all this bad news, sad news, which I've been talking to you about, all the negative things happening, but some of you, you can be single for a long time, and suddenly you meet someone who is very much equal to you, like who has a matching intellect or a matching set of mind, a frequency, somebody who matches your energy. There's a high chance you can meet that person. Can be your soulmate, or can be somebody whom you love, or somebody you like very deeply. So yeah, I see a love connection happening this month for you. So well, that was all for Librans for the month of February 2024. I will move on to the next sign, that is Scorpio. So now I will start the love tarot card reading for Scorpio for the month of February 2024. Let's see what is in cards for you. Your first card is the Ace of Cups. This card indicates some sort of movement, action happening in your love life. Your love life was stagnant for a long period, long time. Nothing was happening since quite a long time. But now something will happen, some sort of movement, action, moving forward in your love life. And I also see that you can give gifts, you can get gifts, exchange of gifts happening also for you, and you will be quite happy about it. And if you're already married, then you can expect a very nice, expensive gift from your husband or your wife. Can be expensive. If it's not expensive, at least it will be very valuable for you, because I know that Scorpions, they love giving gifts which are very, very personal. They're like a psychologist, a psychiatrist. They know what the other person wants, what the other person needs, loves, desires, and they will get exactly what is the best for them, what is their heart's deepest desire kind of thing. Yeah, they have this pretty capability to go deep down inside a person's mind. So you will get a gift which is very close to you, which is something you wanted since a long time. I'll move on to the next card, and I have the Two of Swords. This card indicates that so this month, that is in the month of February, you can get two options, and you have to choose between the two options, like whether this one or that one. There's two choices. It can be in terms of having two people proposing you at the same time, and you'll have to choose from one of the two. Or let's say you are trying to get married and you will get two proposals, and you will have to choose one out of the two options, and you might like both of them, like you are comfortable with both of them, but choice has to be made for one. That can be a situation. Or it can also be a decision, like let's say if there is one person, you are taking a call whether I should be with this person or I should not be with this person. This can be also the second option which can happen to you this month. So what I see is that lack of clarity in this month. You will not be able to decide. You will be in a hanging situation. You will be thinking about it. And it's good that you were thinking about it. The more you think, you will get some clarity. And it's not a good thing to take a quick decision, because whenever we take a very quick, fast decision, we always fall into some trap. So it's very good that you are thinking and observing the person, contemplating. So this month you will be in the pause mode about your love life, about the choice which needs to be made. However, you will feel very positive. You will have a very good time. You can have good time with two people also. I mean, you will just enjoy your time right now, and you will see where things take it. I'll move on to the next card, and it's the Ten of Swords upright. And this card indicates that in relationship, you might feel kind of trapped somewhere, helpless, powerless, and as if you're being exploited or used, and you are being dominated by someone. It can be any kind of relationship, can be your mother, your father, can be your brother, sister, can be your lover, husband, wife. Somebody is kind of dominating you all the time, and you don't know how to come out of it. However, as I've already spoken, that this month you will get some new energy in your life. You will get another option also. So it's a high chance that slowly you will realize that this person is not good for me, and I need to come out of this toxic bond into something positive. You need a break. You need to let go of something. And as such, Scorpions are very good at doing that. They have the power to end the unnecessary or let go of the unnecessary, because they themselves represent death. So death and destruction. So that's going to happen because you have the Scorpion power after all. But more than that, what I see is that somebody new will enter in your life, and that person will really show you that what you are missing in your current life. Like, let's say you are in a toxic relationship. So maybe a old friend or a new friend will come and will make you feel very good, and you'll realize that you're really missing that energy of being happy, smiling, being cheerful, and that will help you take that decision. The last card I see, the Tower card. So a lot of transformation and change, and as such, year 2024 is the number 8 year of number 8, which means 8th house in transformation. So a lot of transformation is going to happen throughout the year of 2024, and will start from the beginning also this month with the Tower card coming. There is a lot of transformation for you, my dear Scorpions. So many of you who were like stuck doing something important, which was very important for you, you were doing that for a long time, and you had removed all distractions so that you can completely focus on one thing, and you had sacrificed a lot for that thing. And what I see is that this period is ending, and you will come out of your zone. Many of you will try to change the things, like you can think of wearing new clothes which you are not wearing. It was there in your wardrobe since a long time. You will bring those clothes and you will start wearing them. And many of you will think of changing your hairstyle, or going somewhere, traveling, going out, hanging out, doing those crazy things which you used to do earlier before. The Scorpions, give a smile on your face and start cheering up. The year is going to be really good for you. I also see some of you going for online dating because you are stuck in your home. Like, let's say you're doing work from home, or you are mostly inside your home. You're not going outside much, or you're quite busy in your work. So to restart your love life, many of you can go for online dating. And but at the same time, I also see that you are breaking years and years of pattern for all those old patterns where you used to get stuck in the bad relationship with the wrong person, having a wrong affair, or making mistakes, choosing the wrong guy or the wrong girl, all those patterns which was there years and years, it was happening, and you felt powerless, that no matter how hard I try, I always fail, kind of thing. But this year, you are so powerful, you're so strong, my dear Scorpions, that you can just sense it with your psychic powers, with your intuition, that this thing is going to be wrong and I need to not do it. I need to have the strength to pull myself out But I don't even want to start it. I don't even want to be involved with this person because I know it's going to be wrong. I have experience of that. So you are in that energy, and you are kind of waiting. You are rejecting the ordinary so that you can get the legendary. You can get a great love story, like the right person. And you are you're okay with waiting for the right person rather than going in for, stupid people, the wrong people. You have that energy right now. So I feel whomever you will attract, whomever you will decide will be the right person. And you have that patience right now to do that. And if any one of you will find that person, your soulmate or the correct person, you will take a very balanced decision, and you will make a great foundation of that relationship. Like even the way they speak or you speak, the small things, the tiny issues, everything will be taken care of. So that was all for Scorpio, and I will move on to the next sign, that is Sagittarius. Hi Sagittarius, now I will do your love tarot card reading for the month of February 2024. So your first card is 10 of Cups. It's a beautiful, beautiful card because this card is indicating a very secure energy. So my dear Sagittarius, if you are married, then you will be kind of strengthening up your married life, and you will be fixing all your relationship problems in your married life. If you are in a committed relationship, in that case, if there is any kind of conflicts or issues or fights or arguments, you will be fixing all of that. And what I see is there's a lot of stability in your love life. And as we have got the 10 of Cups card, so you'll be spending a lot of time with your loved one, with your partner, with your husband, with your wife or your girlfriend or your boyfriend or your soulmate or your partner, whoever is that person. You will be spending a lot of time with that person. So what I see is you will be spending a lot of indoor time with your loved one, and both of you can decide to kind of do daily life chores, like cleaning your house, buying new stuff, innovating your house, or kind of decorating your rooms, painting it, or buying a washing machine, fitting something, or even watching television together. Maybe it can be like, let's say both of you are watching Friends, the TV series together, or it can be, something, watching a movie together, or cooking a meal together. So, these tiny things are sometimes so romantic. I mean, we think that the only way to be romantic is to kind of, have some sort of go to a restaurant and have a candlelight dinner or something like that, or giving flowers and red roses and all that stuff, which is there in movies and fiction novels, and in the pop culture it's there. But actually, I believe real romance is when both of you really deeply care for each other. And sometimes when I see an old couple and where one of them is in the hospital and the other person is sitting there without sleeping all night, that I feel that is actually romantic. That is truly romantic. That is the real definition of love and romance, when you really actually care for them rather than just being superficial and artificial and giving red roses and really not caring for them the next day. Of course, giving red roses and cards and chocolates, they have their own importance. I mean, it does make someone happy and cheerful, but I think the other things, the important things, are equally important. So what I see is that solid things happening, between you and your lover. So, my dear Sagittarius, what I see is that so your love life will be very, very stable right now. Your love life is divinely protected. Universe will help you. And I'll move on to the next card, and I have the Fool card, where what I'm seeing is that in your relationship, in some of your some of you, what I see is that some of you are kind of mothering or fathering someone. Maybe you are in a relationship with a younger person and you become like a mother or a father to them. They don't know how to take care of themselves, and you are kind of doing everything for them. Telling them what to eat, how to dress up, how to talk, and what to wear, and which course they should take, what careers they should take. You're really, really taking a lot of care for them because you're quite mature and they are not. So the other person can be a younger person or an immature person, and you are the mature one in the relationship. And there are situations where you can be a little bit salty, as in you are not talking to them. There can be a little bit of issues with them, sometimes, but it will kind of resolve after some time. I'll move on to the next card, that is the Tower card. So this can resonate to some of you. I see, if you will rush into a relationship, like let's say you are single and you rush into a relationship, then there can be some issues. You will realize that this is not the person whom I had pictured or what I had thought. You might meet someone who pretended to be something and turned out to be something else, and you can feel that that person is kind of taking advantage of you and you will not like it. So I'll move on to the next card, and Six of Pentacles. It's saying that you are kind of giving too much attention to a person who was there in your past life. There's some sort of hurt energy coming, and you're holding it, ruminating about it, and this energy of lack of letting it go. You're not letting it go. You are just holding on to the hurt, the pain inside you. And what I see is that your ex has a hold on you. They are also thinking a lot about you, and these things kind of accumulate a lot of negative energy in you. Some of you can be in a one-sided relationship also, and you are dealing with a selfish person, which is becoming very difficult for you. So my dear Sagittarius, please be very careful. If you are in a bad relationship, please try to come out. And talking about coming out, I also see coming out of the closet for some of you, end of secrecy. Some sort of secrecy will be over for some of you. You will declare a relationship in public to everyone, and you will tell everyone whatever you're hiding since a long time. Chances are that you can declare your relationship to your parents or to your family or friends or someone like that. So I'll move on to the next card, that is the High Priestess card, and this card indicates that someone who is taking you for granted, which I was talking about, someone is being very selfish with you. So you have to meditate and you have to find your power, your inner power, to deal with that person. Sometimes we get very weak and we don't know what to do. In that case, let's say nobody is reaching out to you, nobody is helping you, you cannot even talk to anyone, to that person, then please meditate and talk to your guides, spiritual guides. You can have a conversation with God, you can have a conversation with your ancestors, spirits, guides. They are all there. They really want to reach out to you if you are in pain. And your ancestors even are there around you. So you can just talk to them, communicate to them if you believe in these things, in spiritual things. And what I see is that some sort of communication will reach to you in your dreams. You will get some sort of communication. So if you are getting dreams, try to write it down in your journal. And if you are getting to see an animal repeatedly, then there is some message coming through that animal or bird, it can be, and they all have some indication. So what I see, my dear Sagittarius, is angels, guides, spiritual team, all these people are there for you. All you have to do is reach out to them, or you can talk to an astrologer or a tarot card reader. They can guide you regarding a relationship. So my dear Sagittarius, that was all for the month of February 2024. I will move on to the next sign, that is Capricorn. Hi my dear Capricorn, now I will tell you the tarot card reading for the month of February 2024. So your first card is the World card, and this card indicates that something which is repeating since a long time, again and again, a repetitive pattern which was there in your life for a long time, that pattern will continue in the beginning of February month, and you are quite used to it, that pattern. You're quite used to it. But what I see is that Like, let's say initially in the month of February, like in the beginning of the month, first week, second week, you will feel that pattern happening again and again. But as the month progresses, you will come out of it and you will have that positive energy again. Because what I see is that this repetitive pattern is a toxic pattern in your life. And normally it's not that easy to let go of a toxic pattern, or let go of negative people, narcissistic vampires, or a kind of people who enter into your life with lot of force, dominance. And sometimes it's our childhood trauma or abuses, or it can be some sort of dominance by our parents or father figures, mother figures, who control us. And we have those negative psychic traits inside our head, inside our mind. So we continue to do the same thing when we grow up, when we are with our partner. So we allow ourselves to be controlled, and that is what happens when you are in a pattern, in a repetitive pattern or a traumatic relationship. You must have seen, like, some people keep on like dating wrong people, abusive people, all the time, and their friends might be pointing it out that you shouldn't date this person, you should not be with this person, but they don't listen to anyone. So yeah, I'm talking about those kind of patterns. But what I see is that in February you will get the strength to come out of those patterns. So it's a good time for you, I will say. But you have to be really strong, to let go of the negative energy. Moving on to the next card, which is a beautiful card. It's a Two of Cups. This card indicates that you will be very, very organized this month regarding your love life, and you will go in a very positive, straightforward manner. And whatever you will do, at the end of this month, as I said, the pattern will end and you will be happy. If you are single, you will start dating. And what I see is that a meeting or a date or a romantic conversation with someone is there in the cards, in the picture, and it will make you quite happy. It's bringing you very good positive energy in your life. And I also see in Two of Cards indicate that this person is quite someone who respects you and who is quite of equal energy, equal frequency like you. I'll move on to the next card, and it's the Knight of Wands. And this card indicates that right now you're not trusting people so easily because, you were in this toxic energy and you detached from someone toxic. And since you have freed yourself, so you are not letting your guard down so easily. And whoever this person is, they are kind of not happy. I mean, they're very sad, depressed. They're thinking about you. They are some sort of your past connection, somebody with whom you might have an on and off relationship, and they want you to come back in their life. They are really, really desperate that you come back in their life, and they want to kind of control you once again. So this person can be your ex-husband, your ex-lover, your ex-boyfriend or girlfriend or relationship, somebody you dated long back or recently or the recent past. So yeah, they want to come back in your life once again. You are not allowing them. They want to control you. And maybe this is the toxic energy, the pattern I'm talking to you about, where you allow the person again and again and they hurt you back once again. So I'll advise you, my dear Capricorn, please have some self-control. Try to increase your spiritual energy, your spiritual vibration, because what I know it that whenever you increase your spiritual energy, the negative people, they cannot enter your life. But this person is really, really trying hard. They are thinking about you all the time, and they're thinking of making all kind of traps and plots to kind of give you compliments or gifts and everything and to get you back. But what I'll advise you is, please raise your spiritual vibration, do meditation, listen to mantras, chant mantras, try to sit with yourself alone, do some activity which you enjoy with yourself, like listening to music or any hobby or writing something or reading a book or being very busy in your work. being with people who really care for you, like your mother, your father, or your sister, who really love you deeply. You be with those people, and when you are loved by your loved ones who give you kind of unconditional love, you will not need it from anyone else. So that was all for you, my dear Capricorn. Stay blessed this month, and I'll move on to the next sign, that is Aquarius. So now I will do the tarot card reading for Aquarius. Aquarius, my dear Aquarius, let's do your love tarot card reading. And your first card is the Eight of Swords. This card indicates that somebody is chasing you, in a romantic relationship, and they are kind of love bombing you, sending you messages, giving you calls. And you are kind of, ignoring them, blocking them from everywhere, but they just want to continuously chase you. So what I want to tell you, my dear Aquarius, is that please do not put them in a pedestal. Do not show too much importance to someone who has hurt you. Do not try to come back in. They already know that you are a rare person, you are a gem of a person, but they've hurt you in the past, and now they want you back in their cage once again. So you will see one thing in this person is that they are really sweet when they have done something wrong. Otherwise, they're always rude, they're always finding faults in you, and they're also buying flowers and chocolates for you when they have committed some mistake or they have hurt you badly. Some of these men can be very abusive. If you are a woman and you're listening to this man can be an abusive man with toxic masculinity. And if you are a man and you're listening to this video, then it can be a woman who is very kind of a psycho or who is manipulating you mentally. So what I'm trying to tell you, my dear Aquarius, is this person is not going to change. So it's best to have walls and barriers which they cannot cross. You have to stick close to your family, and you have to learn self-love so that you can kick them out of your life. I'll move on to the next card, the Knight of Wands, and this card indicates that my dear Aquarius, you must find someone who really deserves you, and you really deserve the best. You have to remember that. I'll move on to the next two cards. It's the Death card and the Tower card, two very, very powerful cards of the tarot deck. And the Death card is the ending of something, and Tower card indicates big change, big shift happening. So very intense energy coming from both the cards, major dismantle happening in your life. So as I was saying, that this person wants to fix a problem, fix something which is already not working. Somebody is making a strategy, somebody is offering you something. And I also see a third person involved. And there's some sort of ego issue, ego clash between both of you. And that person is trying to take control, and you have completely blocked them. It's a no contact situation. However, there's, with the indication of the Death in the Tower card, what I see, a big change, big transformation happening inside you. You are not in a mood to forgive, my dear Aquarius. Please stay strong, because what I see, the next card is the Ace of Cups, which is indicating, the Ace of Cups is indicating new energy and opening to love, a new person coming in your life. Can be immediate, can be in the future, but right now all you have to do is say a firm no. I'll move on to the next sign, that is Pisces. Hi my dear Pisces, now I will do your love tarot card reading for the month of February 2024, and your first card is the Hangman card. Well, this card indicates that recently you started a brand new relationship, and that you met a person who was kind of very outgoing person, somebody who loved to go to partying and all that, somebody who was quite extroverted, social. You used to hang out with him or her, and everything was going fine. But suddenly that person is not replying you at all. There is no reply to your messages. It's kind of the person has ghosted you. So you have checked their social media posts, Instagram and Facebook or Twitter or somewhere, wherever they are, and you're getting that they have gone out recently. They have not, they're well, they're okay, and they're going for partying with someone or some of the friends that went out, but they didn't reply you since a long time. They're not replying to your message. And you're like, they're out, they went somewhere. how is it possible? So you're just thinking that, does this person block me or something? And you're kind of gossiping about this person. You're talking and talking to kind of your friends or your bestie or your BFF, whoever you are talking about this person. And it's a hangman card, so you kind of stuck with this person thinking that he's your soulmate or she's your soulmate, and you're waiting for the person to message. But he's kind of a dicey guy, free-spirited energy, and you are so kind of bored with all this happening that you have done a lot of shopping, you bought a shoe, and you have good support system also. You have your friends and families taking care of you, and some of you are doing yoga or traveling, or some of you have booked some place for partying or for the summer, or some kind of travel things happening. But you're realizing that your relationship is dead. Because what I see, the next card is the death card. Yes, the death card indicates an end of a relationship. And, so you are wondering, like, really, why has it happened? So let me tell you why it has happened. Because this guy or this girl and you did connected, but both of you didn't connect emotionally. You didn't connect, and you feel quite drained. They feel drained. And so when you dated for the first time, you jumped the gun, and you were kind of, you thought that this is the one, he's the one or she's the one, and I must jump in. And you just jumped into the relationship without giving it much of a thought, without really connecting. And sometimes what I see is that it's peer pressure. We see everybody becoming a couple in your college or your office or your school, or you see all your friends getting married, and then you feel, oh my God, why I'm alone? Let me do the same thing. So we don't put a thought about the person, whether our interests and hobbies and all these things are matching or not, and we make these mistakes, and that's what we have done. Eventually we get past through the illusion, and we know that no, whatever I was seeing was all fake, and the reality strikes, and that's what has happened for you, my dear Pisces. Please don't worry, everything's gonna change with you. But you have just realized things now. Also, my dear Pisceans, you are a giver. You like taking care of others and nurturing others. So sometimes you get this empathy for people around you. So that's what might have happened. And you must be knowing that planetary positions are also, like, Rahu is on your sign, so a lot of illusion happening in your life. So please be very careful. So I'll move on to the next card, and I have the Five of Swords. This card indicates that you did a sacrifice for your family, and you also have this defeated energy. So you have given up on something. There were some conflicts, and you have stepped aside from all of that. And as I was talking about this relationship, which is kind of started well but fizzled out, and it can also be in your marriage. So there were some arguments, or there's some verbal discussions, and now you have stepped back from all of that. So yes, it's a kind of a clarity happening in the month of February also. And I'll move on to the next card. It's Three of Wands, and it's talking about the fact that, my dear Pisces, you've been waiting for something, planning about your future for a pretty long time. And some of you, if you're not married, you are planning to get married right now, and you are kind of contemplating what you should do exactly. I'll move on to the next card, and it's the Hermit card. It indicates that some of you are going through the detached energy from relationship, from marriage. And you see, some of you are planning to get married, but there are some of you who are in the Hermit energy. And even if you are planning to get married, but still you want to have some alone time before you get married also. Because I think it's really very important is that you should, before entering into a committed relationship, all of us should practice the art of being alone, being single. Being with yourself, because some wise person has said that if you can't be with yourself, you cannot be with others also. If you don't enjoy your own company, nobody will enjoy your company. So you have to love yourself first, and you have to spend time with yourself, and you have to do something which you love doing, and you don't have to share yourself or give anyone anything. You have to completely focus on yourself, and that is what I wish the best for you. My dear Pisceans, and this is the time with the Hermit card coming, with the detached energy coming. So this kind of detachment is from a relationship or from a marriage. Like as I was talking about, that somebody will be ghosting you or somebody betrayed you, and you went into a bad relationship, an illusionary relationship. So now you are kind of going away from all this nonsense and drama. So you have detached from everything around you, all the drama happening around you, and it's a very good thing actually, being in solitude. And it's necessary, because you will get the necessary answers and wisdoms, and you will understand what were the mistakes you made and what you should do when when there is very a tempting situation where we have a problem, we don't deal with that, so we try to escape into relationship. Maybe some of you did that. I mean, you didn't deal with your issues, your real life issues. Like, let's say you were trying to give an examination since a long time, you're failing, and instead of figuring out how can I make it better, you escaped into a relationship. Or let's say you have some problem in your office, you didn't deal with that, you went into an affair or something like that, into a wrong relationship which didn't happen. Or let's say you were sad, instead of dealing with your traumas or your difficulties or any kind of bullying or whatever happened with you, you entered into meaningless relationships. So this is the time when you have to ask yourself these questions with the Hermit card, that what exactly should I do, how can I live a healthy life. So, my dear Pisceans, what I want the best for you is that I want you to live a healthy life where you take decisions when you are strong. Do not take any decisions when you are in a weak energy. So, some of you have stopped obsessing about the past, like why did he do this to me, why he cheated me, why he ghosted me, why he's not picking my calls, why he's not answering to my messages, all these questions. Why was I so stupid, why didn't I do this, why didn't I do that. So this thing will happen for some of you for some time, but what I see, some of you have stopped asking these questions. You are out of that zone, and right now you want to live in the present, doing whatever you're doing. Or either you are into this healthy zone, or some of you will transition into this zone. You will stop asking this question. And I really want you, my dear Pisceans, enough of crying over what has happened, enough of asking questions, because it doesn't matter why he did that, why she did that, why this happened. It's already done. You just have to move on ahead towards the future. And I see the next card is the Star card and the Queen of Cups, which indicates that if any one of you has got a bigger purpose in your life, like a bigger goal in your life, then that purpose will give you enough power and energy to come out of negative relationships and go towards a goal, and you will not be affected by anyone, any relationship, whatever it is. It will not matter to you, because your goal, your purpose in your life will give you so much strength. With the Star card, will give you so much strength that you are moving to a beautiful new direction, which is going to help you meet new people, start a fresh new life, or maybe go to a new country and have an amazing friends who will really care for you. And with the Queen of Cups, it's also reaffirming the same thing, that you are in a very beautiful self-love energy this month. So that was all for you, my dear Pisceans. I'll end the tarot card reading session, rather the love tarot card reading session, which was special for this month of February. And I will meet all of you, all the 12 zodiac signs, once again next month with another amazing, beautiful reading. Till then, have an amazing month, and please do take care of yourself. Stay spiritual, stay blessed, and keep on loving yourself. Thank you so much for watching this video.